Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a general reading for the collective. Highest good. Okay. So, for the first part of this reading, we're going to pull some messages just for the viewer, um, just to see what energy you are in. Okay. So, this part of the reading is going to be your energy, collective. It's not going to be about anybody else. This is going to be what your energy is right now and what's going on with you. And then after we get some energy on that, we'll pull some additional messages for other messages for you guys, okay? So this is going to be a general reading for the collective. Holy Spirit, we're going to pull some cards around the energy of the collective first. I'm sorry, the energy for the collective first, and then we'll move into something else, okay? So for the collective right now, Holy Spirit, what is their current energy? What is their current energy right now? Because right now we are shifting into new timelines, and it's important to know what energy you're putting out to the universe right now. Because if you're putting out, let's just say, negative energy right now, and we're going through a portal or a shift, whatever you put out there is what you're going to get back. So it's important to know, like, what energy are you putting out to the universe right now? What are you meditating on right now? What's inside of your head? Like, what are you thinking right now? Are you thinking positive thoughts? Are you thinking about things that's going to make you happy? Or are you meditating on things that's going to bring you more dissatisfaction? Like, so what are you currently putting out to the universe with your energy right now? All right, let's see. Okay. Some of you guys are releasing allegiances. You're closing out cycles. That's very good. Some of you guys are letting go of some type of, I heard trauma. Some of you guys are also kind of like healing from some kind of trauma. That's what you're putting out to the universe, that you're healing yourself from some type of trauma, or something traumatic could have happened, and you're trying to release the negative energy around you, or you're trying to these are like bumblebees. They could be flies, but now I'm hearing like a moth to the flame burnt by the fire. Okay. As you release these negative emotions regarding whatever this is, the more you release these negative emotions regarding whatever this is, the better off you will be. It's like you may be telling the universe that something traumatic happened, and you're trying to communicate to the universe that, like, you really can't go on like this. And so you're hoping that the universe will receive your prayers and that the universe will open up something for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because right now you seem to be in a dark place, but you haven't really given up hope yet. It's just that you're hoping that whatever comes next is not like this. Collaborative dreaming. This is also giving shadow work is being done right now, or maybe some of you guys need to do some more shadow work. Maybe you are doing some type of shadow work right now. Maybe your spirit guides are watching you. And what else? We'll get to that in a second. What else? What else is going on with the collective energy? What else is going on with the collective's energy? What are they putting out to the universe right now? Some of you guys, I just heard you're telling the universe, I can't go on. I just can't go on like this. Something has to change. Something has to get better. Something needs to work in my favor. Like, I can't continue to go on like this. It feels like you feel burdened by something here and you can't seem to get to go anymore. I don't know. What is already with you? And we have inner trust at the bottom. What is this for the collective? We have 28 breaks down to another 10. We also have 19 that breaks down to a 10. So we have closing out cycles. It's like as you release and reveal your most inner self, the real you can come forward. Like it's like a death and a rebirth, or like a transformation process you're in right now. So it's like you're kind of in this bubble or in this cocoon. You haven't really been released yet. Something hasn't been fully released yet. It's like as soon as you fully release whatever this is what's going to happen for you. This is what's already within you. So there's something within you that needs to be released, is the message. There's something within you that is already in you that needs to be released to go to the next level, okay? You have to trust what you are receiving from your spirit guides. You have to know that whatever they're guiding you to release or to let go of is going to benefit you. So it's like there's something within you that still needs to be released. I don't know what it is, who it is, whatever it is, it needs to be released. In order to go into this new timeline or to step into this abundance, you have to release something from the past. Okay? You have to sever some ties or break free from some kind of This card says visions of life beyond death. You have to see beyond the situation you're in. I don't feel like the situation you're in is the best situation right now. It may feel like you're never going to get out of it, but you are, or you will. But you have to believe that yourself, because it's like you're dying inside, or you feel like there's no more life left in you. But there is some more life left in you. There is some more fight still left in you. But if you stop now and give up on your dreams, or if you stop now doing the work, whatever this is that is within you will take over you and control you forever. So you have to find the confidence or the courage to release whatever this is that's still within you, okay? And embrace the new beginnings. Embrace yourself. I'm also getting something like embracing for like an impact. It's like you're about to hit a brick wall if you don't brace for impact, or if you don't. Somebody could be like banging their head up against the wall. I know that's not something that sounds right, but it's like somebody could be banging their head up against the wall, or you keep hitting the same brick wall. Or in order to stop hitting this same brick wall, I don't know. Give me a second. This is the energy around the collective. This is what you're putting out to the universe. You're putting out to the universe that you don't have the strength to go on. Like you feel like giving up this fight. You feel like giving up on something or someone. You feel like something here just isn't worth the fight. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm going to see the Five of Wands, maybe. Maybe this is inner conflict. I don't know what this is. Give me a second. This is regarding your energy. So if it doesn't resonate, don't try to force it, okay? If this is not you, then let it go. Don't force it to fit. All right. Let's see. Let's get some clarity on this, please, for the collective. What is this Releasing the allegiances. Wow. Okay. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. It's time to release something. Stop investing in something. Start investing in yourself. Stop giving away your power. Stop giving away your energy. So it's like you're putting out into the universe, right? Let's just say the universe gives you this new opportunity. Let's just say the universe opens up this door for you and everything you ever dreamed of is on the other side of it, right? The concern is that once you receive whatever this is, it's like you're going to just be giving it away to the wrong people, or you may try to give it to somebody who doesn't deserve it. Like, you've been through the dark night of the soul. You're coming out of that energy. So it's like you're about to be transformed into something new. But with this transformation, there's going to be a new reality, a new life, a new you. And it's like with all these new opportunities, you'll be able to manifest and create the life you've always wanted or dreamed of. But it's like only you deserve to benefit off of off of this. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's giving, I want to give you this opportunity. I want to put you in a better position. I want you to be free from whatever's burdening you. But in order for me to free you from it, you have to release it in order for me to do that. Like, you can't still be holding on to it if they're trying to give you something else. It's like the universe is trying to give you something else. They want you to have what you deserve. They want to bless you with something else, something better. But it seems like the only thing you're concerned about is something else that's not what's good for you. It's like maybe it's a person, maybe it's a connection you had with somebody. Maybe the thought of this person being with somebody else still haunts you in your dreams. Somebody is being haunted by their dreams. In their dreams, the thought of this person being with somebody else makes somebody very sad. It's like every time I close my eyes, I think about what we could have been or what could have been us. But every time I wake up from my dream, all I see is you with somebody else. So it's like in the dream state, you and this person may be together in the spiritual sense. But in reality, this person's with somebody else. So it's like if I just keep believing that one day we will come together, I will manifest that into my reality. But that is not your new reality. In your new reality, this person doesn't exist. In your new reality, this person won't be with you, okay? You will either be by yourself for a little while or you're going to meet somebody else along the way. But this new situation has nothing to do with this. This person, I'm hearing, did not make the cut. They didn't make the team. They never got off the bench, is what I'm hearing. This person never got off the bench. They never played in the game. They never, you know what I'm saying? They never got to run. Like, no, this person didn't even get into, this person hasn't even started something here. They're saying this person hasn't even started something here. This person hasn't started doing the work yet. So this is your new beginning. In order to get this new beginning, to have this new beginning in your life, you have to release whatever this is that you may still. This is not everybody. It's just like some people here really want to be with someone. And I'm talking to the collective. This could be reversed, but I'm not reading for that person. I'm reading for you right now. It's something within you regarding this connection or this person that you need to release and let go of. Maybe it's a mindset, a belief. The thought of you and this person like not being together may haunt you or make you feel sad. But it's like this person chose their path. Now it's time for you to choose yours. Okay? They've already made their decision to be with somebody else or invest somewhere else. They've already made their choice. So now the choice is up to you to either stay where you are or release whatever this is and then step into. So this is you stepping to something like your purpose, your divine mission, your new, like you have a new contract is coming in for you, a new partnership is coming in for you. There's something new coming in for you, and it's coming in, it's being given to you by God. God is giving you this new opportunity. Okay. So God is trying to bless you with the new opportunity, maybe even bring somebody else into your life. But until you release whatever this is, it can't reach you. You can't receive it yet. Okay. You won't receive it until you're ready. And if you're not ready to receive it, then it won't be given unto you. All right. So if you're ready to receive what God has for you, then you have to be willing to let go of whatever this is and stop cheating yourself out of this opportunity. What's the Seven of Swords? See, this like this love offer, this apology. This person never apologized. They never maybe this is guilt. What's the Seven of Swords? Maybe there's some kind of guilt here. Maybe you feel guilty for this. I don't know why you would feel guilty for having to do what you have to do here to move on. Why you feel some type of way about it. Yeah, why you feel... Some of y'all be getting like mixed messages. Sometimes you'll get a message that says this person's coming in. This person's going to come in. They're going to commit to the relationship and we're going to be together. And then the next day you'll hear somebody else say this person you're waiting for is a liar, is a cheater. They're with somebody else. They don't know what they want. And so you become confused. So you're confused right now for some of you about this situation with this person. Because for some of you, you believe this person will eventually come back to you with an offer or apologize for what they did. And the two of you guys can be together. And then the next time you hear another reading or a reader say this person's not coming back or they're with somebody else, you kind of get discouraged and you kind of give up on yourself or you give up. So it's like there's some type of... I'm also getting, stop watching so many readings. Stop listening to people that you may enjoy listening to that bring about confusion. Because again, some people may be telling you this person's coming back in and make an offer. Y'all gonna get together. Y'all gonna get married. Y'all gonna live together forever. They may be saying something like that. But at the same time, is this person really coming in with an offer? Or is this person really trying to come back to you? Or has this person already moved on with somebody else? What is the truth here? I don't know what the truth is for you or what the truth is for whoever this is for. But it's like the truth, the answers to your questions. So basically, they're telling some of y'all the answers to the questions that you seek regarding this connection with this person are already within you. You already know the answer. You already know what you need to do. So you're asking God to give you a sign, to show you what you need to do. And every time God gives you a clear message about the situation, it's like you refuse to listen to what is being said. You don't like what you hear. So somebody not telling you your person is coming back and y'all gonna be together, you get upset and you get mad and you get angry and you just want to give up on yourself. It's like, but the purpose of your journey here is to not find love or not to worry about other people. The purpose of this journey is for you to find yourself. And once you find yourself, everything else will be added unto you. You will have knowledge of everything. So when it comes to making certain decisions, you'll be making the choice for your highest good. So it's like, that's the lesson that needs to be learned here. The lesson that's not being learned here is that you can't trust everybody around you, and everybody that gives you a message about your situation may not be for you. So every reader that you come across that gives a general message and it's a message about somebody coming in, that message may not be for you. It may be for somebody else. So maybe you're taking a person's guidance from somebody here that you don't know personally, but you think they're talking to you or about you, and you take their advice and you do what they say, and the advice they gave you or they give you is not for you, or it's not the advice you need to be taking. You see what I'm saying? So now it's giving, some of y'all may have a spiritual leader or a spiritual counsel or somebody you go to for spiritual guidance. I don't know if it's readings or whatever. Because when you don't know what to do, you'll go to somebody who has wisdom from God or that can give you a divine message, and you let this person tell you that this person is with somebody else. This person could be with somebody else, or this person could just be by themselves and they're not with anyone. They're not involved with anybody right now. They could be trying to find themselves. You know what I'm saying? So there's something about the communication from the messages you receive or are misunderstood. And because you don't understand the messages, or the messages don't resonate, or they don't resonate, I guess, doesn't mean, okay, just because the message resonates doesn't mean that is for you. It could be for somebody else. So I don't know why we're talking about that. I don't know. Just take it how it resonates, okay? But there's something here about trusting yourself, okay? Trusting yourself and stop allowing other people to give you the advice you're looking for. The advice that you're looking for is already within you. The answers that you seek are within. They're not outside of you. So going outside of yourself to get answers or questions answered about your life, you may or may not get the right information, or you may be given false information because the person that's probably reading your energy doesn't know your life or doesn't have a connection with spirit, and they're just telling you something they know you want to hear. Okay. Some of y'all are going to a specific person to get certain readings done because you like the way this person, can we get past that? I don't know. Anyway, you're getting too many love readings. It's like somebody's doing too many love readings, watching too many love readings, and watching these different messages about your love life is causing you to be confused about your purpose here. Okay, something like that. So you're putting out to the universe that you're still confused about a situation that they have said to you many times to release and let go of, but for whatever reason, you don't trust your intuition, or you don't trust that. I don't know. I don't know. Can you make this make sense, please? Because 23 minutes and I'm lost. The answers you're seeking are within you. They're not outside of you. So nobody can really tell you what to do when it comes to your situation. You have the power to choose whatever you want. So even if you are receiving advice from anybody and they're telling you to like leave somebody alone or don't be with this person, whatever they're telling you, at the end of the day, whatever you choose to do is whatever you choose to do. Even if you don't agree with the person that's giving you this advice, you believe that they're giving you bad advice and you go against better judgment and you do the opposite of what they say, it's like that's on you. Because it's like somebody here receives downloads and messages, right? And the guidance could be telling somebody here to leave a situation behind, release this person, let them go. But because they're not ready to let go of this person or move on from this, they don't take the advice they receive from somebody who has wisdom about the situation and use it to their advantage. Instead, they go right back to that person. And when things start to go bad, they start questioning God, like, why don't you just give me a sign? Or why does this keep happening to me? And it's like God is saying, look, this cycle keeps repeating itself because you keep doing the same thing, expecting different results, and it doesn't work that way. At some point, you got to step out on faith and you got to believe in yourself and you got to trust your intuition and stop allowing other people to tell you what to do. This this could be, listen, I feel like I'm talking to the collective, but at the same time, unless this is a collective of karmics or a collective that's cross watching for somebody else, I don't know, but it's like they're giving me the story of a person that received counsel about a connection regarding you and them. And the advisor spoke to them and said that this person is not your person. But instead of them taking the words of God or using that knowledge they had to change directions, they ignored the advice that was being given to them, and they chose to stay in a situation that they were meant to walk away from. Okay? So they didn't take the advice that was given to them, and they chose to stay in a situation, or maybe you are. And as long as you're in that situation, you're going to always feel like you're in a bad place. You're going to always feel in the dark or alone and by yourself. It's like you're in a relationship by yourself. The person you're with is not investing in the relationship. They could be giving their time to somebody else. I don't know. But they're not giving it to you. You're not getting anything from this person. They're giving it to somebody else. So when it comes to what's being put out into the universe regarding whatever this is, it's like God is saying, you keep coming to me looking for guidance and answers about what to do about whatever this is. And when I give you guidance and answers through a third party energy, you don't take the advice you're being given. You choose to ignore the messages, or you keep doing what you want to do. And then you keep coming back to me asking me for help. And when I send you help, you don't listen. So somebody here has been praying for guidance or help to get out of a situation, but when they receive the wisdom or the knowledge they need to receive to strategize a way through this or get out of this, they don't follow their spiritual guidance. They ignore their intuition and do what they want to do. So they don't take advantage of the information they're receiving. So that's why this 501s is here. This is something within you that needs to be released, or them that needs to be released. It's the way they think about shit. This is somebody who you can lead to the water, and they can be thirsty as hell, and they'll see the water right in front of them, and they'll look at it and wouldn't even take a drink from they won't even like drink from it. They'll just sit there and watch it and still trying to figure out why they still thirsty, because you're not drinking the fucking water. You're not taking the advice you're being given. You're ignoring your intuition. You're choosing to stay in a place where you don't fucking belong. So until you realize this, you're never going to be able to get out of this. Or until you accept that and understand that it's you that's causing these problems, or it's you that's not like following through, I can't really help you until you allow me to. So it's like, I can't help you until you're willing to help yourself. If I give you what you need to get out of a situation and you choose to stay, then I've done my part. I gave you the advice you asked me for. I gave you guidance to get out of something, but you took the information I gave you and just threw it all away, or you ignored it and you didn't follow through. So again, when things start going wrong in your life, don't come to me and ask me questions, because you don't listen to me. When I try to give you good advice, you don't want to hear it because it's not what you want to hear. So until you're ready to hear the truth or follow through with the plan, everything is going to always be this way, or things are going to always be this way. So take that how it resonates. You have to release this inner conflict, like this battle within yourself. Maybe it's a battle between your spirit and your ego. Maybe your higher self and your lower self are trying to fight for the position to stay in power. But it's like you got to die to you have to kill this ego. Some of y'all are still in your ego, which is making it difficult for you to listen to your higher self. So when you receive downloads from spirit, you don't know what to do, and you become confused because your ego is trying to keep you from listening to your higher self. So you got to die to your ego. Your ego has to be killed. Like you have to have an ego death, hermit energy, wise counsel. It wanted to cross the reading. This card says visions of life beyond death. You got to get past whatever this is. If this is your ego, you need to die to yourself and be reborn again. It's your way of thinking. Your ego is telling you to not listen to your intuition. Your ego is telling you to ignore the voice of God. Your ego is telling you to stay somewhere you don't fucking belong. You know, it's something like that. So take it how it resonates. We have the Four of Swords and the Ace of Swords and the Six of Cups. That's why you're stuck in the past. That's why the past keeps coming back up. So even in the readings, right? The reason why the readers are always talking about the person from the past is because the past keeps coming back up in the readings. And it's coming back up in the readings because some people here in the collective audience still haven't released the past. You see what I'm saying? So it's like when you watch a reading, you be trying to figure out why everybody keep talking about the past and why the past keep coming up in the reading. This is why. Some of y'all only watch readings to hear what's going on with somebody in your past instead of listening to advice for yourself or watching to get advice for yourself. It's like you're watching the readers to get advice about your person from the past. So you can know whether or not you should wait or move on. So here's what I'm getting. And I do not mean to offend anyone and step on your toes. The message is some people are paying for readers to read their life, to give them advice, to help them move on, to free them from whatever. And instead of taking the advice of that person because it's not what they want to hear, they do the opposite of what's being told, for, given it to them to do. So it's like some people here don't really watch readers or go to readers to get insight about their life. They watch readers or go to get readings done to find out what's going on in somebody else's life. Like, is this person and this person still together? Or is this person is going to get married? Or is this person going to leave them and come be with me? Like, this is what a lot of people are using tarot for. They're not using tarot to broaden their horizons or to be enlightened on themselves. They're watching readers so they can know what's going on with their ex and somebody else. And I don't know who that is for. I'm just the messenger, okay? Which is why I don't like reading karmic energy, which is why I don't specifically look into the energy of the third party, because it's none of my fucking business what they doing with each other. I'm just not in that energy. But it's like they're saying basically that, the reason why your blessings haven't come in or something hasn't gotten better for you is because for some of you, instead of using the clarity and insight you receive to move on from whatever you need to leave behind, for example, on my channel, if I do a reading and it's more karmic than anything else, readings like that will get a lot of attention and a lot of views and a lot of comments in the comment section. But if I do a reading that's talking about the positive things in your life or what you need to let go of to be free from whatever you're going through, the views and the likes don't match, or the reading doesn't get as much attention. But let me post something about a karmic and the masculine, or talk about what they going through. That reading will generate more of an audience than anything else. And it may not be the viewer's fault. It may be YouTube that's only putting out readings to keep the collective confused, or putting out messages to keep the collective from knowing the truth. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you have to use your discernment, and you have to discern when you're watching other people give it like insight or give wisdom or read your energy. You have to know which people are being like, that are getting direct messages from spirit or that are getting downloads from somebody else. You see what I'm saying? This is about learning how to use your discernment, learning how to trust yourself, because everybody you go to for spiritual guidance or advice is not going to give you divine guidance and spiritual advice. They may give you some bad advice or some false information because they themselves don't have a connection to source the way you do. But it's like, yeah, you just got to be careful who you go to get readings done. Everybody who reads energy is not reading for you. You know what I'm saying? So just be careful with that. Take it how it resonates. Nine of Cups. It's like somebody could be overindulging in this, and it's causing confusion for you because the messages don't make sense, or the messages are not for you. Wow. That's the current energy for the collective. Um, there seems to be a disconnect between the ego. There seems to be a spiritual battle between the ego and the higher self. Somebody's ego is fighting to stay in control. Like, the ego isn't necessarily anything bad. It's like something we have to protect ourselves from being hurt, or you know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's good to be, aware of certain things and people around you. But sometimes the ego can lie to us. Sometimes the ego can tell us things that are not necessarily true or for our best, in our best interest. The ego can tell you to stay away from somebody because you may fall in love with that person. And if you're not ready to fall in love, you should stay away from that person and find somebody else. The ego will make you think that that's normal or that's okay. But your higher self could be telling you that, this person in your energy is somebody who you really can trust and get to know better. But in order to be with them, you're going to have to be vulnerable and open up. If this person isn't ready to open up to somebody like that, or if this is you, then your ego would convince you to run away from a situation that could be like a relationship or a connection that could have brought some type of balance into your life. You know what I'm saying? It's balancing your spirituality and your practicality. Like, don't be too spiritual. Don't be too 3D. Don't just stay in the spirit realm and never come down and operate in the physical realm. Like, you have to learn how to balance the two. Like, using your intuition and using your logic. This is somebody who reasons with everybody and doesn't listen to their intuition. And this is somebody who only, like, this person kind of thinks that they are smarter than the average person because they have like this is somebody who you really can't talk to, right? No matter what you try to tell this person, they won't hear you because in their mind, they know everything. In their mind, they know right from wrong. Like, nothing you can tell this person will make them go against what they believe to be true. So if this is somebody who was given some advice to do something and they didn't do it because it didn't line up with what they believe or it didn't make sense to them, they didn't do it. But sometimes when you walk by faith, it's not by sight. You don't know where you're going to end up or what it's going to lead you to. So sometimes you just got to trust your intuition about the situation and believe that wherever God is bringing you to, it's a better place. You know what I'm saying? Somebody here didn't understand that. They only knew how to listen to their ego. Like, this person wasn't connected to their higher self, and so their intuition was blocked, basically. Okay? Look at that. The High Priestess, the Nine of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Knight of Swords. So if this is your energy, all right, and not anybody else's energy, the reason why something is being blocked from you right now is because you don't trust yourself or your intuition enough for God to be able to trust you. Because if God gives you downloads and tells you, stay away from whatever this is and don't go to this place, and you decide to go because you really want to go anyway, or you want to be seen, and something happens to you, is it God's fault that something happened to you because you didn't listen? Or is it your fault that something happened to you because you didn't listen? Like, are you going to blame God for this? Or are you going to blame yourself? Because if it was up to God, or if you had listened to the Most High, you wouldn't have made the choice to go this place. And if this is not you and this is somebody in your energy, if they didn't do what they were being called to do, is it God's fault that they lost the best thing they ever had or didn't get what they wanted? Or is it their fault? Because had they been able to hear or listen and receive, then they would have made a decision that would not have turned out this way. You see what I'm saying? So somebody here just did not want to be told what to do. This is somebody that wanted to be in control of everything and everybody. So if ever they got any advice from somebody that didn't make sense to them, they would reject that person's advice and do what they wanted to do. And then when things don't work out, they want to blame God for their life being fucked up. No, your life isn't messed up because God messed up your life. Sometimes your life get messed up to humble you, to make you realize you're not in control of anything. And whatever you have can be taken from you in the blink of an eye. So you may have it today, it could be gone tomorrow. So don't ever get too comfortable or too complacent or too bold that you feel like you can challenge, the Most High and whatever he has planned for your life, and think that you can outsmart him, because you can't. You cannot outsmart the Most High. The Most High sees everything. So even if you think you have power and control, you really don't. It's all an illusion. It's all in your head that makes you think that you can outsmart God, or outthink the Most High. Like you can't go against God's judgment and expect not to be fucking judged. It's the message. So if you go against God's will for your life and you make your own decisions for your life, and your life doesn't turn out the way you expected it to, don't go running to God trying to blame God because things didn't work out the way you want them to. Because sometimes God gives us signs that we're going the wrong way and we just don't listen, or we're not open to receive it, or we're not tapped in. And so we lose sight, and we end up in situations we could have kind of gotten, avoided being in, if we just had been listening to our intuition and following our spiritual advice. So it's like, whatever God is trying to remove from your energy, to bring you out of, allow God to do that. And it may not be what you want to hear. But if God is trying to get you away from somebody here, to protect you from being hurt by this person, then why won't you just trust God and know that whatever God plan is for your life is for the better? Because somebody here is trying to set you up. Somebody here is trying to sneak back in and set you up to fail. And if you don't trust yourself or God or your intuition about the situation, you will end up going right into a situation that could very well cost you your life. And you can't blame anybody for whatever this is if this happens to you. Like, this won't be nobody's fault but your own. Because it's like you're receiving downloads and messages from spirit telling you to avoid this disaster. Don't do this or don't do that. Release this and let it go. Instead of trying to fight for it and work for it and stress over it, just let the shit go. Let it be what it is. Because there's something better coming in as soon as you do so. But somebody's way of thinking is like, nah, I don't believe that. Somebody gave me a reading and they told me that my man gonna come back to me and we gonna be happily ever after. And somebody lied to you just to get your fucking money. Listen, I don't know. I'm just a messenger. Somebody didn't tell you the truth about something here. They could have even... Listen. I don't know who you got this reading from. Somebody got a reading from somebody about their love life, okay? And the reader told you your person's going to come in and leave somebody behind to be with you. You believe the reader. The reader told you this more than one time, and now you feel like it's just a matter of time before this happens for me. And if this is what you want, or who you want to build a life with, when the shit hit the fan, or it don't work out the way you expect it to, don't come running back to God to save you from this situation again, because he's already saved you before, or he's trying to save you now so you can avoid it altogether. But again, it's your choice. If you don't listen to yourself, your higher self, your angels, your spirit guides, the Most High, your intuition, your inner self, your inner child, like everybody is screaming in the spirit world, warning you to stay away from something. But there's somebody here in the collective that is so adamant about getting this opportunity with you that they're not listening to their higher self or their intuition. It's like they're still going to proceed, but with some kind of caution. Okay? This is somebody trying to strategically proceed with caution. This is their only chance to, like, bridge the gap between the two of you. If they mess this up, then they won't get a second chance. And you'll be long gone. So somebody in your energy is plotting and planning a way back in. And if they have it their way, then the two of you will run off into the sunset together, and they will have, I'm hearing, wrapped you around their finger again, and they will sit in a position of power over you, and you will forever be indebted to this person. Like, you will never be able to satisfy this person. This is somebody who's never satisfied with just one person. So even if you go back to them, they're not going to be satisfied with just you. They still may go out and try to find somebody else, even while you two are together. So it's like, this person can't be trusted. This is the person you need to be aware of. And I just don't understand why they're making me say this, but it's like, we've told you this before. This is not your person. You guys are not meant to be together in this lifetime. This was a karmic relationship between the two of you, and it's time for you to go. It's just time for you to go, because karma is going to be serving these people. The day of judgment is coming. And when judgment comes in and you're still on this side of the fence when it comes, don't expect to receive any type of recognition, reward, or praise for, it's like, this is being disobedient. Don't be disobedient. Don't disobey God. Don't disobey his commandments. Don't break his rules. If you want favor to be on your life or stay over your life, then you have to follow the rules. And the rules are, this person is not good for you, or this person is not meant to be with you, or you're not meant to be with them. So it's like somebody here is going against the grain, trying to break all the rules, trying to make the rules fit what they want. And it's like, you don't get it both ways. You don't get to have it. Like, this is somebody breaking some kind of universal law, trying to make things happen the way they want them to happen. And it's like, what are you doing? I don't know. What are you doing? Yo, I don't know. This is beyond me, shit. All I know is, if this is the collective's energy, God is waiting on you. He's waiting you to take a leap of faith into the unknown. He's waiting for you to trust in yourself and believe in him. He's waiting for you to let go of the past and release the burdens. Stop fighting to stay where you don't belong. If these people kicked you out, put you out, left you out, abandoned you, it's okay. Let them go. You know what I'm saying? The battle is not yours. They'll be stuck in the cycle on this side of the timeline, and you'll be entering into a new cycle. So it's like there's a separation and the dividing of nations or something like that. And those that stay behind will have to repeat their karmic lessons until they learn. And for those who have closed out a cycle, will get a brand new start, a clean slate. And this rebirth and transformation that you're going through will bring about sudden change in your wealth and your career, maybe even your finances. But it's like, the battle is over. The battle has been won. You have successfully defeated your enemies. God is with you. Now take my hand, trust me, and follow me. Like, this is where you have to make a choice to trust God and follow him. Like, maybe in the past you stopped following your God, or you stopped following your intuition. You stopped doing something. And so now you're where you need to be to either stay where you are or start trusting God or yourself and start doing what God has called you to do. Because you have a bigger assignment here. And you can't waste time and energy on people that you were meant to help along the way. Once they decide to stay stuck and stagnant, once they make their decision, it's time for you to move on. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, this person was supposed to offer you some kind of commitment. Yes, they were supposed to step up to the plate and marry you. But for some of them, they chose not to. And that's okay. it's like you can't force that person to be ready if they're not ready. So this was somebody who just wasn't ready for you. And now it's time for you to move on. So you do have to release the thought, the memory, whatever this is that haunts you to this day for some of you guys, and let it go in order for you to step into this new chapter of your life and receive this new this opportunity. Like, this is a new beginning for you. But you have to trust and believe that this is meant for you. Like, this is coming in for you. Because it's like some of y'all don't know, believe it, or doubt it, or haven't seen it yet. So you still question God, like, when is my time going to come? Well, God ain't, you're not waiting. Look, he may not come when you want him to, but he's always on time, is what I'm hearing. God may not come when you want him to, but he's always on time. So don't question his time. Okay, just do what you're supposed to do and be ready when he comes, is what I'm kind of getting. Because when he comes and you're not ready, you're going to get left behind with the rest of these people. All right, so fear is false evidence appearing to be real. Somebody was deceived by someone here. They were given false information. Like, I kind of feel like somebody told y'all this was your twin, and it's not. This is a false twin. But because somebody told you this was your person, you're having a hard time letting them go. But the reality is this was not your twin. This was a false twin. And because you thought it was your twin, you're having a hard time letting go. Something like that. You are multidimensional. You are multidimensional. Karmic soul tie. Can't make it up. Karmic soul tie is what this is. And some addictions. So there's a karmic soul tie here between you and somebody. And this is the cord that needs to be cut. Because as long as this cord is still intact, this person can still feed off of your energy or still manipulate your energy. So you have to be the one to detach from this person and walk away from this connection and free yourself from this person so they can stop feeding off of your energy. You're feeding this person's ego somehow. I don't know how, but there's some type of portal, door, or something is still not closed off. So they have access to your energy through this portal, or they go through this dream. So contracts are made mostly in the dream state. If you are dreaming about a familiar spirit, a passed over loved one, an ex-lover in your dreams, and they are feeding you something, giving you something, having sex with you or something, they're making a covenant with you in the spirit. So this person is trying to make a covenant with you in the spiritual world by trying to come into union with you against God's will. So this person is crossing the line. They're breaking universal laws. So since they can't mate with you in the physical, they're trying to mate with you in the spirit world so they can tie this knot with you again. And God is like, that's breaking the laws. That's breaking all the rules. The rules are you have access to this person in the physical world. You don't have access to them in the dream state. So when they're sleeping, they're dreaming, and you're attacking them while they're sleeping, and you're trying to force yourself on this person against my will, that's when I draw the line. That's when God steps in and cuts the cord between, or cuts the access, cut off access to you and this person, because they are abusing their power. So listen, covenants are made in the dream state because that's when you're the most weak and vulnerable. It's hard to defend yourself when you're dreaming about something because in the dream you have no power and no control. So if someone is trying to connect with you in the spirit world and you're trying to fight them off, you may not be able to fight it off. You see what I'm saying? So you may wake up feeling tired or beat up because you had a dream about something that felt real. And for some of you, it's real. It's not a dream. It's really what they're doing to you on the other side. So it's like they are breaking universal law by interfering with your dreams, trying to make a covenant with you in your sleep while you're sleeping without your knowledge. So now we're switching the energy. So this person has the ability to enter into your dreams, maybe as themselves or maybe as somebody else. I don't know. Familiar spirit nonetheless. And in the dream state, If they can give you something in the dream space, then that will seal the deal between the two of you in the physical sense. You see what I'm saying? So it's like they're trying to renew this contract with you by going behind God's back, creeping up in your dreams at night, causing you to think about them so they can get you to give in to them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, open up to them. So any succubus energy that is in your dreams trying to have sex with you, and I know it's not easy to resist the desire to fight. It's hard to fight when you're in the dream space. But this is somebody trying to reattach themselves to you in the spiritual sense, so that in the physical sense they can actually manifest that into their reality. You see what I'm saying? This is not your twin, though. This is somebody who you thought was your twin, that is doing this to you. This is somebody who has like spiritual gifts, or they have a person they work with that does like spiritual work for them. And this person is using that person's gifts to tap into your energy, or even cast dream spells on you so that you think about them when you're sleeping at night. So they can come to you in your sleep and make love to you. And okay, take that how it resonates. You are multidimensional. And I feel like, whatever doesn't fit, don't force it. I don't know. That was a lot. Jeez Louise. I don't even know what I just said. But anyway, there's somebody in your energy that you need to release. Okay. They're trying to reconnect with you in the spirit so they can manifest you in the physical. Okay. And if you feel this person in your energy, even when you're sleeping, you may get awoke real fast by your spirit guides to wake you up so you don't connect with this person in the spirit, because if you connect in the spirit, it'll manifest in the physical. So it's like you may wake up all of a sudden from a bad dream, or something in your dream may wake you up, and it's possibly this person trying to reconnect with you in the spirit world so they can manifest it in the physical. So that's why your dreams have been very vivid, or long for some of y'all. Like you have the same dream all night, or the dream just keeps coming back up every time you go to sleep, something like that. But that's this person trying to energetically connect with you in the spirit world. And by doing so, they're breaking all the rules, because the rules are you can't do that. The Most High forbids that from, people from being able to do that. Like, that's cheating in a sense. It's cheating because you're defenseless. Your guards are down. You're sleeping. You're at rest. So you can't defend yourself. So it's cheating in that regard. Okay. Let's close it out. Well, that was all over the place. So your energy is tied up in that somehow. It's like the connection is still open, or it's still going on between the two of you, because there's somebody here that's still emotionally connected to this person somehow. Okay. There's an emotional connection between you and this person somehow. You need to release those emotions or something like that. They're saying release the negative emotions. Confidence. All right. At the bottom. Closing messages, please. We have the Warrior. Card number 2. You are a spiritual badass. And we have Oath. I'm also hearing this masculine fell weak to the flesh. This person fell weak to the flesh. And they're telling you to not fall weak to your flesh. Don't fall weak to your flesh. Don't let your flesh cause you to sin against yourself. You know what I mean? And listening to your intuition, the High Priestess of Water. We have card 2, 49, and 23. All right. Number 2 says, my beloved child, when the warrior appears to you, it is such a fortunate sign that no matter what is happening to you in your life, you are truly protected. So you are being protected from this person, from having access to you in the dream state. So your dreams, like, it's almost like a psychic attack. And they found the open portal to access you through the dream state. like they snuck their way in through that way. And so now there's like an angel standing. The angel is standing in the doorway of the portal. So when this person tries to come through this portal again, there's going to be a spirit guide standing there protecting you from this person, because it's vital for you to be able to receive your downloads. So you receive your downloads through your dreams, some of you. And if you can't receive your downloads through your dreams, it's because this person has been trying to enter into your dreams and block you from receiving your downloads. So while you're in the dream space, you have protection all around you so that you can listen to your higher self and receive your downloads without any interference from this past person, if that makes sense. So dream wise is where you receive your knowledge. And it hasn't been clear to you because your dreams have been all over the place, or there has been days you wake up and you don't remember your dreams. That's why. Because there was somebody else in your dreams listening in on the conversation you and God were having together, stealing the information and taking it back to their source so that their source can use it against you. So let's just say it like this. When you go to sleep at night and you're dreaming, you're communicating with God, and he's giving you messages about your future, your life. The enemy has like a monitoring spirit in your dreams, listening to the words and the wisdom you're receiving from God. So they can take the messages back to their person, so they can know how to block your blessings, if that makes sense. So now that it has been discovered that this person was doing this to you, there's like an angel protecting you from this person. So now that when you receive downloads in your dreams, this person can no longer spy on you. They've been spying on you through your dreams with a mirror or some shit. I don't know magic like that, but they use some kind of mirror magic or some type of open portal to access your dreams. And that's how they've been able to reconnect with you every night, is through your dreams. Okay. So you may have been waking up and not been able to remember your dreams. For some of you, that's why they erase your memory so that you don't, so this person doesn't know what you're thinking. Like, I don't know how that makes sense, but whatever. Let's get a few more. Yeah, they're spiritually blocked right now. They're spiritually blocked from your energy. They can no longer access your energy, okay? So they're being spiritually blocked from you. So they've been physically blocked from you already, and now they're being spiritually blocked from you, yeah. So now they don't have access to you like that anymore, okay? They were abusing their power, their gift. You were the main female. You are the main female. You are the main character in this story. Take it how it resonates. All right? And it's funny because this is number 2, and so is this number 2. So this could have been your counterpart. Yeah, so now you can receive your downloads from spirit on how to move forward and how to manifest wealth and success in your life, because it feels like this person was monitoring everything, and they were like stealing they were watching you in your sleep, like monitoring your sleep and your dreams. And because of that, they had access to the information you had. So it's like if God told you to plant a seed over here, this person would go plant a seed before you would, and they would receive the benefit of, like, they would get a harvest from it. But it was for you to plant the seed and get the benefit of it, and not them. So they stole the visions that God gave you, and that's how they were able to manifest wealth and success for themselves. So they were stealing your gifts, or using their gifts to steal from you in the spirit world, if that makes sense. And that's why you haven't really been able to manifest or, focus on manifestation right now, because this person was stealing everything from you, okay? Working against you. I don't know. I hope that makes sense. So let's just say, for example, God showed you in a dream you're a new person, and this person was in your dreams and they saw it too. So before you meet the new person, this person does everything in their power to stop you, this person, from meeting each other, so you can't be happy with somebody else. See what I'm saying? They were able to see into your thoughts the way, They were able to see inside of your dreams, and that's how they knew what was going on in your life, or a reader was giving them this insight. And that's over. That's why this connection needs to come to an end, because it gives them access to your energy, and that's how they steal your energy to manifest their life with somebody else. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Privileged lady, honest, and there's the thief, and there's the false person. So I hope I made that make sense. This was some kind of like person that you were dealing with, for some of you, somebody you were married to or in a relationship with, that was stealing from you, spiritually stealing your gifts, using your gifts, hiding your gifts, blocking your gifts, taking the information you gave them and giving it to somebody else, type of shit. And it's like they crossed the line, and now they're being punished for that. All right. I'm going to end it here. Take it how it resonates and don't force anything to fit. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. Namaste.